So Stellar Blade premiered at Sony State of Play, and what I saw was pretty amazing.
You nasty.
No, not just that, but the amount of details, the amazing combat, and just the overall showcase have me and a lot of fans excited for the full launch in April. What's up everybody, it's your boy Saga, bringing you awesome fast information regarding all things PlayStation gaming. If you enjoy content that respects your time, hit the like button to get this video out to other gaming fans, but if you didn't like the video, leave me a dislike so I know exactly where to improve. Yeah, so Stellar Blade had a pretty awesome showcase, and surprisingly, at least to me, the reception of the game was extremely positive. Initially, the reception for Stellar Blade was pretty dramatic to say the least. A few years ago, people thought the game to be only sexy character models with not a lot of substance. Now fast forward a few years later, and while the sexy character models have only gotten better, so has the game itself. And the showcase showed off just that. Essentially, you play as Eve. She's a member of the 7th Airborne Squad who is tasked with helping and essentially saving the remaining of the last of humanity. The last of humanity is held off in an off-world colony called Zion. I know this sounds exactly like The Matrix, but I swear to you, this is the story. The remaining humans are attempting to avoid extinction from the mysterious enemy called Natiba. Your major goal is to slay the Elder and become the champion of humanity. Now that is the very simple breakdown for those of you who are not familiar with what's happening. I hope that gives you a bit of an idea, but let's talk about the showcase itself. So first off, they introduce us to a lot of characters or companions you'll be interacting with who lives in Zion. You have members like Lily, who's going to assist you with equipment upgrades and be a very integral part of Eve's development throughout the entire story. Also, they showed us Adam, who is going to be searching for an energy source to help the world. They didn't exactly give us too much information on him, but basically as you progress through the story, you will meet new companions who will eventually help you out in different ways, but you will need to earn their trust to do so. This involved doing missions, helping the city, and essentially slaying Natibas. Now, as you progress through the story, you're going to gather a lot of different unique mechanics. For example, you have access to a camp that will give you consumable items like potions, grenades, mines, shield generators, a lot of consumables like that. And even you have access to ammo crafting that really wasn't touched on, but again, a lot of different things that's going to be craftable from the camp. Now, it wouldn't be an action adventure game if there wasn't a skill tree and equipment. And once again, not heavily touched on, there seemingly is going to be a lot of choices to make, giving Eve a ton of customization options. You also have choices from what I can tell. You can make decisions on if you want to help the people in the world or not, and this can influence how the world works around you. Pretty much, Stellar Blade is going to be the game that a lot of players who enjoy the single player action RPG style gameplay are going to really get into and enjoy. The bosses look amazing, the combat sequences are really well made, and honestly, seeing that April is a very uncontested month in terms of game releases is probably going to be a game that will be on a lot of people's radar, including myself. Anyway, that is just a TLDR breakdown of what to expect with Stellar Blade, but let me know down in the comments what are your thoughts on the Stellar Blade. The second day of State of Play is set to premiere tomorrow, and if you want to know more about the upcoming New Game Plus in Spider-Man and possibly the DLC expecting to show tomorrow, the video on screen now breaks that down. Check it out.